Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dom, and I'm here with Anthony. This is the A word. Sorry for the, well, whatever. I'm not sorry for anything. I ain't sorry for nothing, fool.
Foo.
Yeah, so another week back in the world of Apple. Yep, another bunch of stuff going on. But before we get into tonight's discussion, I want to get into a little question of the week for everybody out there on YouTube, on iTunes, on the website, anything. Wherever you listen to this podcast, this is the question for you. And if you have an answer, be sure to drop it in the comment section for this article or on YouTube. So here's the question. When Apple releases their new products for 2013, as in iOS devices, you have, here's a little list. You have the iPhone 5S or iPhone 6, whatever that ends up being, the iPhone 5C or the low-cost iPhone, the iPad Mini 2, the iPad 5, and possibly an iWatch. Which one of those is going to be your first buy and why? So let us know. Out of all of Apple's new 2013 offerings that are coming up in the next couple of months, what's going to be your first buy? Tell us why. Leave it down in the comments. But let's go ahead and get into the discussion here.
Or tweet us if you're listening.
I mean, you could tweet too. Yeah, you could tweet any time of the day, whenever you want to tweet. I can't guarantee I'll get to it right away, but yeah, you can follow him at Anthony Esposito,
yes,
and I'm at Mac Mixing.
Me.
Yeah, you guys should follow him because he has no follower love. You have like 63 follower love, huh?
60. I don't even think I have that many.
I don't even know. Let's look it up.
I was gonna look it up.
I'm gonna Twitter your Twitter.
You gonna tweet my Twitter?
No, and I'm not gonna tweet your Twitter. That just sounds weird.
I know. I have 28.
28.
Woo!
See, look at that.
You know what?
28.
I haven't really been using my. Well, I've been using it lately, but I haven't really used my Twitter.
Yeah.
I just made the switch from Facebook to Twitter, so.
You know that Facebook and Twitter can coexist, right?
No, they can't.
Why not?
Because I think Facebook is very evil, to put it nicely, I guess.
Why?
I just not a big fan of Facebook.
Well, I don't get on
never
Facebook
was.
ever.
I don't really see the. I found that I like Twitter a lot better than Facebook.
Found. Yeah, no, I mean Twitter's cool. It's I just like how short and simple it is. Why does this keyboard keep requesting? I keep getting hold on. All right. I kept getting a pairing. Okay, so I have two wireless keyboards in my office here, two of the Apple wireless keyboards, and I kept getting a pairing request from one of them. So it kept like popping up on my iMac, pairing request, and I kept hitting reject and it wouldn't reject it. So so he doesn't like Facebook. So I guess that's the end of that story.
That is the end of that. Follow me, I guess.
Yeah, follow him. Go for it. Let's get into the main topic for tonight, and that is, actually, we're not going to get in the main topic right this second, but the sub main topic here, the 12.9 inch iPad.
12.9 inch.
Is there a use for it?
No.
I mean, really, like, okay, so this isn't real yet, okay? So don't freak out, everybody. And this is from Mac Rumors via Korean site etnews.com. They reported that Apple was looking at the possibility of launching a 12.9 inch iPad in early 2014 as a larger sibling to the 9.7 inch iPad. Now, 12.9 inch. Let's think about that. Hold on. The MacBook Pro 13 inch is 13.3.
Yeah, but if you take off the corners of the mat or the, around that you can't see.
No, I mean the visible display.
Oh, is 13?
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe it's 13.3. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, well, it'd be a little less than this then.
Yeah, it's 13.3 inches. So, I mean, a 12.9 inch iPad. That just sounds a little ridiculous to me.
Kind of.
I mean, I guess I can see there's probably very specific app. Now I don't want to confuse it with the actual term apps, but there's very specific applications that you could use.
More computer kind of applications.
No. This is why I said I didn't want to confuse it with the word applications. I meant as in applying it to a real life situation.
Oh,
applications. Yeah. there's very specific opportunities that you would be able to use a 12.9-inch iPad. So, anyways,
can you name 20 of them?
The rumor, right? And it included a claim that the device would be called the iPad Maxi. That is just ridiculously stupid.
The Maxi Pad.
Okay, that is ridiculously stupid. But the Wall Street last month, the Wall Street Journal actually revamped this rumor with its own new claims about Apple testing an iPad display with slightly less than 13 inches diagonally. And so, because of all these rumors here, Mac Rumors commissioned this design firm to create renderings of what such an iPad would look like if it's real. You know what I mean? Like a size comparison. So if you want to see that, I'll be sure to leave the link for you. But so we have you can see the size comparison right here. You know what I mean? Like that's how it would be. I don't know what quit moving your mic.
I didn't mean to.
I don't know what the point of that would be really. I
don't know.
The thing is if you're gonna go that route, like let's stop just blowing up iOS and make something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like let's stop enlarging iOS. Mm-hmm. iOS has been enlarged enough. We don't need a bigger iOS. We need some kind of hybrid of OS X and iOS.
Well, and I don't want to. This isn't Microsoft talk, but that's what they're doing with Windows 8. You know, the hybrid kind of. Yeah. It's kind of both computer and tablet friendly.
Yeah. So,
is that a good idea though?
What?
To have a hybrid Apple hybrid?
I don't think
software.
I don't think they would do it ever. I personally don't think they would do it if they made anything bigger. It would just be a blown up version of iOS.
Yeah.
But okay, here they are. And this is what Mac Rumors notes. If Apple were to if Apple were to maintain the 9.7-inch iPad, the 12.9-inch iPad could conveniently carry an increased resolution of approximately 1365 by 1024, which would be 2712 by 2048 Retina. Yeah. So, and that would obviously match. It says matching the HD display standard in width and exceeding in height. So that would technically be HD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the point in having a 12.9-inch iPad.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I buy it, but maybe that's why they're making it. Maybe they're just like, oh, these suckers will buy this stuff.
Maybe
they'll buy this crap. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know, man. I don't know what the point in that would be really. For me, I mean, what do you think? Like maybe schools could use this
for learning purposes.
Yeah,
I mean, possibly. From the looks of it, and honestly, the route that Apple's going with thinner designs every time, you know, I don't know if it would be such a good thing to have.
Not very ergonomical.
No,
definitely no ergonomics in that tablet department right there. I mean, the iPad Mini is not very ergonomical either, honestly.
But I don't think...
I mean, it's palmable. You know, the iPad Mini is definitely palmable, but barely. And it's not... It's just... Honestly, I feel more comfortable using the Mini with a case on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you just have more, like...
To grab.
I don't need... Yeah, you know? You just have more, like, grabbing
I just don't think it'd be a good thing for... I don't think something that big would be a necessity for schools. I mean, is it going to be more helpful? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't see how that much more of a screen is going to be better, you know?
Yeah.
Why not just make it a 17-inch iPad, you know?
Yeah.
Why not?
So, I don't know. I'm calling this 12.9-inch iPad kind of lame, but what is not lame, and this is the major discussion tonight, is the new iPhone or whatever that may be, whatever iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, iPhone 5C, apparently it's going to be announced on September 10th, 2013. We have a date. This is a keynote date. Now, this isn't verified by Apple, but a very close source, All Things D, they came out and said, our sources tell us that September 10th is the date for the iPhone event.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've been right about stuff like this in the past. Things similar to this nature of rumors and, you know.
I wonder if Tim Cook has all that stuff in his iPhone
his
or
calendar,
something.
yeah.
You know, just
it's all
Apple event
reminder. Yeah.
Reminder. Unveil new iPhone.
Oh, real quick before we get into this, the difference
Tim
between
Cook?
calendar and reminders.
Oh,
events versus tasks.
Events versus tasks.
That's the difference.
I guess.
You have tasks you need to perform in reminders, and you have events that you need to attend in event or in calendar.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I guess, yeah.
He tweeted out the other day.
I just didn't understand.
It's not a
big difference.
The other day he said, I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to this. What is the difference between calendar and reminders on iOS? They do not, or do they not do the same thing? Question mark.
They do.
No, they don't.
They
tasks versus events, buddy.
Let me put it this way. The way I see it, I would like to have some of the features that the Reminders app has in my calendar. Like, I don't know why. I think that they should be the same app as far as like when I have to do something when I get home, and I can just tell Siri, hey, remind me when I get home to do this or that. But I would also like it to be notifying me on a daily basis of certain things. I don't know. That's just my personal preference, though. Why have two apps when you can, like, why can't they just be combined into one?
Because would you really do you really want your tasks and events mixed in the same app?
I guess I don't have that many tasks
or events.
So, well, I have more events than
I don't have any lives to use any of these apps.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I do. Reminder: eat dinner at 5 p.m. Reminder: go to the bathroom in 15 minutes. You know, I have to do these things or I forget.
I just have I have my bills on my calendar, and that makes more sense to me to have my bills on my calendar than to have my bills on my reminders. You know, like remind me to pay something on a certain day versus
I don't know.
I just look at my calendar.
I also kind of like the fact that I can set, and we are way off topic, but I like this discussion. I also like the fact that I can set a reminder, and I have my reminders set up to pull up a big pop-up, right?
Yeah.
My calendar events just pull up notifications.
Mm-hmm.
That's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big difference. You can set those up like that. You can have,
it's
like,
how
as
you
reminders,
decide.
Apple gives me the tools I need to be successful, okay? For reminders.
To remind yourself.
For reminders, I have pop-up alerts set up because when I need to be reminded to do something, I need to freaking do it now.
Reminded, yeah.
You know? So I have it pop up and be like, hey, get this crap done. You know what I mean? And then, like, for the calendar events,
you could still set that as a calendar event to have it at a certain time to.
You can only use one type of reminders per app, or one type of alert per app. This is where the differences come into play. Look at
story.
Notification
True
center.
story.
So you have calendar, right? You can only set alerts, banners, or whatever. You know what I mean? Same with the reminders. You can only set one. So if you have them both set like that or differently, then you can make it work to how you'd like it to work, you know? But anyway, that was an interesting discussion. Let us know about that debate in the comments section. So new iPhone, next generation iPhone is coming out September 10th. It's being unveiled anyway, I should say. Not coming out.
6.
Either iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, and then possibly iPhone C or iPhone 5C, which would be the colored plastic low-cost iPhone aimed at the emerging markets, I guess. Nice way to say it. I don't know. That's what they say in the article here. Emerging markets. I don't know what else to call it really, but I don't know. I think honestly though, okay, they say that they're making this low-cost iPhone to get at places that couldn't normally afford an unsubsidized phone off contract, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think it looks. I think when Apple does it, it's not going to look. I think a lot of people will buy it over the regular iPhone anyway.
Because it's cheaper.
Because it's cheaper and it offers the same features and it has color. Okay, so here's what you open up your doors to. tons of kids or teens that want a colorful
tons
iPhone.
Of kids.
I wasn't doing that. Tons of teens that want colorful iPhones, right? You have people that don't want to spend $650 on an iPhone off contract, and then you have the emerging markets. So like I think that this iPhone could possibly sell better than the iPhone 5 or the iPhone 4S or anything like that. It could have more sales, but those two phones, okay. The iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C, if there is an iPhone 5C, will definitely be announced at the same keynote. Don't expect this keynote to include the iPad Mini or iPad Mini 2 or the iPad 5 or we can expect an iPhone.
Well, yeah.
I think Apple's going to put the iPhone out first.
I meant don't expect like a certain iPhone,
Yeah, but so I think it's safe to say that we're going to see an iPhone, but I would say don't put your money on seeing any kind of iPads or an iWatch at this event. I think, okay,
no 17-inch iPads.
Here's my prediction, right? I'm going on the record here. Not that I'm ever off the record, but I'm going on the record. So this next event, we see an iPhone launch, maybe even the iPhone 5C, right? This is an iPhone event that's coming up. That's strictly what this is. We'll get a release date. We'll get an iOS 7 launch date. So we'll have all those dates out there.
Yeah.
And we'll have those one or two products, right, from that keynote. Next keynote in October will be the iWatch. It'll be focused around iWatch, I think. I don't know if they're going to do 3 keynotes this year, but I personally believe that Apple will do another keynote. If the iWatch is ready for this year, then they'll definitely be releasing that this year. If not, maybe early next year. But I think that the next keynote is strictly going to be focused on iWatch or the iPad 5 and the iPad Mini 2.
I think you have a good prediction there.
But I don't know. See, it kind of comes hard for me to believe that Apple would. Okay, if they're making the iPad Mini 2 Retina, then I don't think they would just want to push that out and be like, okay, here's the Retina iPad Mini 2. I said iPad 2 before. They wouldn't want to just put it out and be like, okay, here's an iWatch, and then here's a Retina iPad Mini. You know what I mean? Like they would want to be like, oh, Retina iPad Mini. Like they want to make a big deal about it. Like that's how they are.
They do.
Yeah, they're showboats when it comes to stuff like that. They go showboating around all their new tablets and like anything like that's even if they went as little as like the iPhone 5S introducing a 12 megapixel camera. That's it. You know what I mean? Like
but that wouldn't be it.
No, but if that was it, they always like to showboat the crap out of like new like
and if
mini
it was it,
little upgrades.
If it was that, they would showboat the crap out of it.
Yeah, they would be like, look at these.
It would be a huge poster.
Yeah.
12.0 megapixel.
They're like you see all that all those window decals that are decorating the Moscone Center. We took that picture with the iPhone 5S. Like that's the resolution, guys. It's as big as this building, Like they would really push the crap out of it, which is not, nothing abnormal for Apple to do. They definitely do that all the time to showboat stuff, and that's not a bad thing either. I mean I think it's good. You got to promote your product, and they're like in some tough competition nowadays because you have Samsung, you have. You have all kinds of different smartphone manufacturers. They really have to push themselves now. So it wouldn't surprise me if they put in a 12 megapixel camera and they, blast the crap out of it to everybody. But I think definitely this iPhone event on September 10th, whether that be one iPhone or two iPhones, and then I think that the separate event will obviously be for iPads. I'd say if they if they are launching an iWatch, I think that there's a trade-off here. Either we get iWatch or we get iPad Mini 2 Retina.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
You're talking about for October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that they want to push like one of them out of the spotlight.
Well, and why would they could wait a little bit and do it in February.
What for
either one of them?
Yeah. Or they could
just wait a little bit.
They could they could come to CES and like do a big thing at CES.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So
maybe they will.
Oh no, I didn't want to move mount points. Sorry. All right. Anyway, I was talking about something totally random that has nothing to do with this podcast, guys. Don't worry, it's normal.
So, along with that iPhone, that cheap iPhone with emerging markets, I don't know if you heard this report I think it was this last week about how Android phones are selling more than 80% more.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you think about it, it's not really... I don't think those results were really accurate. I didn't...
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Do you have that right there?
Here's the thing about that, though. And they're talking about quarterly shipment, Q2.
Yeah.
2013.
Not overall.
Right? The second quarter of 2013 they're talking about. And here's the thing, okay? Apple hasn't released a new phone in 2013. Yeah. And you had a new BlackBerry, you've had several new Windows phones, and you've had several new Android phones.
And that's what I was going to say. There's tons of different Android phones.
Yeah, I mean, so you could slate this. You could put this thing in January sales, and the iPhone would be more than Android. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's so stupid for people to compare these kind of things because it's really seasonal, depending on what results you're going to get. It's really weighted towards I
just wanted to put it out there that anybody who was reading that or heard about it, it's not very accurate.
I mean, it's accurate numbers.
Accurate, yeah, but I mean, it's not accurate to the true standings of the iPhone and Android devices.
It's just about as accurate as the comparison video I did between the new Nexus 7 and the iPad mini.
That's a good comparison.
Because, you know what I mean? Because the iPad mini hasn't been updated in almost a year, and the new Nexus 7 just came out.
Yep.
So you can compare them. Cool, whatever. But does it really mean anything? No, because we haven't received the new iPad mini to compare it to the new Nexus 7.
Yeah.
So same kind of thing there. But this event, you guys, it's coming up here on September 10th. We're only, 4 weeks away from that? 1, 2, 3. So we're a little more than 4 weeks away from it. About 4 weeks, though. A little over, like 4 weeks.
September 10th?
4 weeks and 2 days, right? 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I would say a month is a safe bet. It's the 11th today.
You know what? I don't need your fancy pants calculus math brain in this.
Yeah, calculus math.
Whatever.
1 month.
Hey, you know what?
About 30 days, give or take.
No.
Sometimes it's 28.
No, never. Not in this world. So, as he so rudely pointed out, in a month from now, we shall see this iPhone, and definitely.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. What you have to start thinking about is not the day, because Apple's going to stream the keynote live more than likely.
Yeah.
They've been doing this, for past keynotes recently, and you'll be able to watch it on Apple TV Live or through a Safari browser on Apple's website. So if they do, that's cool and all, but I wouldn't be wasting your time trying to sit home and watch the keynote. I would be calling in sick for the day after you have to get your click finger ready on Verizon or AT&T's website to pre-order
buy the new one.
Yeah, because they sell out crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They do. You have to be there. I literally had two computers running two different. I had Firefox and Safari on two different computers open, auto refreshing the page so that I could order it. Because seriously, you have to do that. Unless you want to go wait in line at the Apple Store, which if you want to have that experience, more power to you.
I think it's not a bad experience, but
I don't care.
I don't think it's necessary.
If you can pre-order online, it's not necessary. Just get your click fingers ready, people, and be sure to to save the date and call in sick the next day, because you'll be up until 1 a.m. or something. Trying to pre-order your new iPhone 5S or 5C or whatever.
I'm more excited.
5W.
I'm more excited for the cheaper iPhone. I want to see if it...
I'm going to buy one.
I hope it doesn't feel crappy, Because how plastic phones can feel just crappy. Obviously, it's going to be a little lighter, but I hope that it's not a cheap kind of...
Yeah.
design.
No,
I don't know.
I think it's gonna
very
it's
curious
gonna
to
be
see.
it's going to be like a polycarbonate plastic. Honestly, it's probably going to feel a lot like a Galaxy phone with the smooth polycarbonate back.
But I mean, that picture right there that you have, it looks like an iPhone. It doesn't look like
it's not going to look like something else.
They keep it the same design, which is nice.
Yeah,
it's just not glass; it's plastic.
I think it's going to be interesting, and I want to know, like I said earlier, which device do you plan on buying from Apple's first? Apple's release this year in 2013, iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, iPhone 5C, iPad Mini 2, iPad 5, or iWatch if it comes out.
Yeah.
Let us know. What were you pointing at?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. Anyway, real quick, I want to give a big shout out to Unlock Your Eye. They do some unlocking services. If you want to get your iPhone unlocked, you can go to their website, and I'm trying to find that right now. Unlock Your Eye. It's unlockyoureye.com, and they do unlocking services basically really cheap, from $9 for AT&T. Get your phone unlocked.
Wow.
So big shout out to them, unlockyoureye.com. Check it out. And please subscribe to us and rate the podcast. We appreciate everybody listening, and we will talk to you guys next week. Have a good day, everybody. You gonna say bye?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.